All right, short and sweet watch list video tonight. Mostly because this has had me occupied this week. I am in charge of this little girl whilst they are off getting a house ready to move into, and so she fell asleep for a little bit. So here I am. SPY incredible volume today. I mean, we thought, take today's candle out of it, we thought the last few days were big volume to the downside. Then we got this massive reversal. So certainly have some levels, and this, it should provide some support going forward. I don't know that we're up from here, but if nothing else, the shorts that dove in this morning got a shock, right? And so now we should have some nice volatility to trade, and maybe the panic at least is over for a little bit. Just throwing NQ back on long watch. Looks good over that area, XONE. I like, you had this bounce. You got 50% short or more maybe of the float. Got a trade in it today, but it also still looks good over this 3-day high, 4-day high, something like that. I've got a couple numbers in my notes. 2054, which would be a break of today's high. That should trigger, if it gets to that should trigger a break of 2075 and maybe a big move. So it's a lower float stock, but a lot of shorts in it. So keep that one on watch. Still have Sears Holdings because it's in this range. For a short idea, if it gets up around or slightly over 31, I'll look for an intraday reversal for a possible short. VSLR, that new issue. Solder's got a nice bounce today. This one has a tail, so maybe a long in that one tomorrow. Somebody messaged me on StockTwits and said, hey, these IPOs are not safe to buy, and why don't you buy the best in the group? And, my answer is, I'm just looking for a trade, all right? I'm just looking for an intraday trade. So I appreciate the heads up, but I'm not looking to hold any of these overnight. I'm a day trader. So HUN, I talked about this below 21 today, and it was the first trade I took, but it continued to sell off, and I ended up taking like a $30 loss. I took it real small because the market was selling off, and then you did get the nice reversal and the close at the high. So what do you have now? And you know what? There's a ton of charts out there that look like this, so that's why this video is short too. There's just not a lot that doesn't look like this. So really tomorrow is just going to be us working together in chat to find some standouts from the group and find some trades like we know how. But this is interesting for maybe a continuation of that bounce. And QEP is also in my notes. There it is. Just crazy push down there. Huge volume. I almost put in a bid at 20. I probably wouldn't have got filled anyway as it was selling off intraday. I wish I would have, though, but it hit 20. Generally, if I'm looking for something that's getting shape and capitulation, what I've had success doing lately is putting in a bid at a 2002-ish, something like that. So if it goes down, because I've had bids at the whole number before, and it hit that price but didn't fill my bid. So 2002-ish. Take them small whenever you're buying on the way down, but these whole numbers can be nice places to buy, especially when you're getting that kind of capitulation. And then look at that reversal. I didn't get this one today, but 2002 would have been perfect. So there's kind of a little method to play these when things are getting that that waterfall, that shape change that we talk about in chat all the time, and it's coming down to a whole number. As long as you play them small and you know where you're going to stop it, it can certainly be done. I'll tell you what, I could show you 100 charts right now, and most of them look the same, so I won't. IWM, I'll just show you that too. Incredible bounce today. So who knows what to expect tomorrow? Real quick, some of you probably saw Netflix closed at 448, and then in after hours, after reporting, went from basically $450 down to $330. So it only lost $120 a share after hours, and that may shock the market a little bit. I mean, that's all the way down. What did I say it was? 320, 330. So that's all the way down right here. Interestingly enough, if this does come down and graze 300, I think I'll be going long on an intraday basis. I probably should put an alert in my platform. But anyway, that may rock the market tomorrow a little bit. So stay nimble. That's the best advice I can give. Trade small, stay nimble. Just be careful out there. And this is actually a really good environment to trade right now. There's a lot of things really making moves into support, into resistance, and you can fade some of the moves. So stay alert, trade small, and you should have some pretty good profits going forward. So I'm kind of glad to see what's going on. All right, I'm going to quit babbling. We'll talk to you tomorrow.